I will discuss with Georgina a little bit on a few things, but never mind.
Okay.
Okay, so at the entrance, good, you introduce, you little bit forget to ask us to register, but you did in the end. Introduce yourself, which is good. Then talk about the mind to market very briefly, which is good. Then you talk about, you said lapidary, which is quite not layman, right? And then you managed to also answer my question. Oh, it's about cutting, polishing the stone so that you can set into jewelry to sell and all that, so it's good. Then when you came in here, you mentioned about, oh, you can take photo, take video and all that, which is good. But then you start to talk about, oh, inside there's this pair of wings, amethyst wing, you can take photo also. If I'm really first time and I really just out of curiosity, I'm a tourist, I come in, I have nothing, I don't know anything about gemstone, that portion will be confusing for me.
Okay.
Yeah. I will be like, huh? What is wing? What is amethyst? Okay. Then I will be distracted. I want to see inside, but I don't know what to do. You know.
Right.
So you don't need to mention about this one. You just mentioned that, oh, there are a few photo spots in the main exhibition hall itself. You know, later I will show you.
Okay.
Something like that is better. Okay. Then right, you use the word fossilized, hardened. Okay, very good. Petrified wood coprolite, yes. Supervise us when touching the artifacts. A little bit, you can do a little bit more. You did, but it can be a bit more.
Yeah.
You did a brief overview of the place here, and I think what you did quite well also is to introduce tips of the world. Why is it good to explore this thing? Yeah, so that's a good thing. Then okay, so when you leave us to walk around, and then when you want us to know about the phenomenal gems, as a layman, you say, oh, and also there's phenomenal gems, and if you are interested, you say if you are interested in phenomenal gems, I will be like, huh, 什么是 phenomenal gem? I don't know if I'm interested or not.
But you're curious though.
I might be curious, but I'll be very confused still.
Okay.
Yeah. So one way to do it is that, by the way, later I'm going to do a demonstration of very special, unique gems. You know, has its own very special, unique qualities. Yeah, so but I will leave you to look around here first, and in about 10 minutes time I will come back, you know.
Alright.
About 5 minutes, you give 5 minutes is good actually.
So it's more of like introducing instead of like telling you what it is.
Yeah.
And then like, okay.
Correct. Yeah. Because I don't know what is phenomenal. Okay, most people know like cat's eye, they have heard of it and all that, but or pearls or plate opal kind of thing, but then they don't know the term phenomenal. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so this one thing. Then you kept it within 15 minutes, which is good, about 7 minutes. And then you showcased the different stones, which is also good. And I thought one thing you did was quite interesting also, which we can learn. Is there any stones you're interested in? If not, I will suggest one to you. I think that was a nice phrase to use. Yeah, if not, I will suggest one to you. You say, oh, okay, I want to hear from you, you know, like what you have to show us. Yeah, demonstration wise, okay. You move the shoes, yes, okay. And you also mentioned you're not comfortable and all that. Okay. Yeah, so the going up to network and showroom, just like I asked you already, so I find that's fine. How you feel like if they are ready. The problem is most people don't know when they are ready. So you might still want to give them you might still want to give them like I'll give you another 3 minutes to walk around here. But if you want to go upstairs now, I can bring you up now. You know, because really some people might just like, oh, I want to go up now first. Later then I come back and see again. I want to hear what you have to say. Some people will be no, I want to see finisher first, then I go up. So you give people that option.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, correct. So I'll give you another 3 minutes to hang around here. You know, there's still some things that you might want to explore. But if not, I can bring you up now.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So you give people that option. Okay. Then second floor, you introduce the role of gem testing lab. Good. And I guided you along the importance of gem education actually. So you compartmentalize easier. In front, you tell about the role of gem lab. When you go in, you tell people the importance of gem education. That will make it easier to frame the mind. But otherwise, okay. And then you showcase the gem painting and Mr. Day's acrylics. Okay, I think the Mr. Day acrylic was quite okay. For me, I feel it's okay. Yeah, it kind of linked to the importance of education as well. Yeah, so that one you can refine a little bit more and make it better. Okay, and then Okay, so in this setting, a bit difficult to identify visitors who are either more interested in science or less interested in science. But I asked you just now, and you mentioned that you probably focus a little bit more on person asking more questions, right? Which is fine. Then the engaging children appropriately. We don't have children here. That's why upstairs I ask you you have courses for children and adult. Then if I bring my two niece nephew and I don't want the course I just want to bring them around just shortly, go through this one that you do with me, what would you do here? It looks like nothing to do. Yeah, but you did mention that you have people that will take care of the children. Then I was like, okay. That's quite smart also.
Talk about it because I don't know much about Junior Rockstar, so I won't talk about it. Is that okay?
No need. It's not okay. First, it's not in the criteria.
Okay.
I asked because in the criteria there is this part that says engage children appropriately. Okay. So instead of me pretending like children, I just ask I want to bring my niece nephew. Then what do they do here? Second floor like nothing. They lab. I don't think they understand. What would they do? Something like that. So what you can do is usually when they're children, right? When they come here, I will either ask them to show me something on the map, okay? Or I ask them to count how many eggs there are in the showcase to entertain them, to get them engaged. Then it will be quite okay. Correct. So you can also show them, you see there are a lot of all these things here. So in order to get children interested, I start off with something very simple like count the eggs for me or find the shark's tooth. Yeah, then then as a parent or as an auntie, right, I will be like, okay, that sounds interesting for them also. At least got something to do. We don't care, like young children, right? As long as they're entertained by something for 5 minutes, 3 minutes, we are happy already. Yeah, so that can be something. Alright, then from second to third floor, I hear that your idea is to link second to third floor itself. Ideally, it is also to recap. So once we reach the third floor, right, you recap. Remember when we came in, we talked about mind to market, right? So now we are at the tail end of that pipeline, the market area, which is this showroom. And then we introduce the showroom. Ideally. I
think that's good.
Yeah, because it's quite weak from second floor to third floor.
Okay.
The introduction of the third floor, little bit weak
Okay.
I say go upstairs and all in. Yeah. Then you did mention about customized jewelry, that this is what we do over here. Yeah, okay. And then invite visitors. Okay, this is the part. When I ask you, right, if the visitors sit down there already, when you ask me whether I'll engage, yes, I will. And I'll say, hey, sir, do you buy anything for your wife before?
Like to open topic.
Something like that. So that one I'll put tick already. Invite visitors to share experiences.
Okay.
Yeah. So of course, okay, in this setting, I hear you. You mentioned that you mentioned that you will actually also get visitors to recall what they did here and all that. Okay, fine, fair enough. And then showcase the birthstone, and you did halfway showcase quality chart, which is okay. As long as you just showcase, talk about it, can already. You don't need to talk in detail. Otherwise, the storytelling.
Birthstone, I think never cover. You didn't share about birthstones just now. You just went into the cutting and then you talk about heat treatment. So maybe you use the exhibit next time to tell people, hey, how about the lady sitting, when you born in? This is a birthstone. So use the tools, use the exhibits to engage people. Don't need to conjure things in your mind.
Otherwise, the presentation, storytelling technique quite okay. I find that you are quite good at it. Yeah, and that's it. I just got one thing that I'll discuss with Georgina. Otherwise, you will pass with flying colours.
Just about heat treatment because I'm very interested.
Okay,
I say a lot of
Next
things to
day,
learn,
next
but I
day.
really want to learn.
Okay, can. What you all can do is that, right, you can compile a list of things that you really want to learn.
Okay.
Then we can organize like so-called
Monthly, once a month.
Something like that
I
for
think.
you all.
I want to learn about it.
Otherwise, we always ad hoc like that. You learn, you don't learn, you also don't know who learn, who never learn.
Okay.
Can. Okay, good.